everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Geek Takeover. Today, I don't have a movie review for you guys. I don't have a TV show review for you guys. Today, I got you guys my IMDb top 5 rankings from the years of 2023, 2024, and 2025. As we are now halfway through the year, I figured now would be the best time to go back and look and see what's in my top 5, because in a couple weeks, that top 5 is going to be drastically changed because we're not getting hit with not one, not two, but 3 big summer blockbusters: Jurassic World Rebirth, Fantastic Four: The First Steps, and Superman. I cannot wait for all 3 of those to come out. It's going to be like Shohei Ohtani pitching: strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, you're out. I don't really know where I was going with that, but you guys got the baseball reference. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is I went through and I wrote down my top 5 from 2023 and then what I had at number 6. And I'm pretty much going to just list them off, and I'm going to say, would I reorganize any of these? Would number 6 stay number 6? Would it creep in the top 5? Would something in the top 5 creep down? Without further ado, let's start with 2023. So at 2023, my number 6 movie of the year was Evil Dead Rise. I love that movie. I think that movie is a fantastic horror movie. It's probably, as far as horror genre goes, I would say it's up there, probably in top 10 for sure. I don't know if I feel comfortable saying top 5, but it might be top 5 because it's a damn good movie. It has the iconic line, mommy's with the maggots now. Amazing. Cannot wait for the sequel, which I believe that sequel is filming, I think, this fall. I could be mistaken. I may have to go with some of my horror friends like J Money to determine that. But that's number 6. Let's see, number 5. I have the Academy Award winning movie Oppenheimer. For me, this was a late movie for me because I didn't watch it in theaters. I ended up watching it at home when it was streaming. So I didn't get a chance to appreciate the IMAX or the Dolby theatrical experience. I didn't go to Barbenheimer. I went to Glicked, which I'll get to that in the next year. But I liked Oppenheimer. It's a great movie. I love Cillian Murphy. Love Robert Downey Jr. Christopher Nolan is kind of a hit or miss director for me. I like his movies, but then I get to stuff like Tenet, which I like Tenet. It's so confusing. Inception, kind of confusing. Interstellar, kind of confusing. So Oppenheimer's kind of a hit or a miss, but I did enjoy the movie. I love history. I'm a history buff. The ending where Oppenheimer's talking to Einstein, I got chills, man. Just absolute chills. What a movie. And what a great job for Cillian and RDJ. Much deserved to be Academy Award winning offers. Hell, even Christopher Nolan, much deserved. Well loved. Number 4, John Wick 4. Kind of relevant because Ballerina just came out last weekend, which I have not seen that yet, but that is on my list to watch eventually. I remember John Wick 4 very, very vividly because I thought it was funny. I went to go watch that on a Thursday. I think most of my movies have been Thursday night premieres. And I remember this also came out around my birthday, so I treated myself for my birthday. But I went to the gym that morning, or that afternoon, came home, ate, showered, left to the movie theater. Got there, I watch all my movies in Dolby, which for those of you that don't know, Dolby is the reclining chairs, very soft, love it, would recommend, 10 out of 10. But I remember sitting there and the theater was nice and cold, I'm comfy, and I'm exhausted, and I'm sitting there, I'm just like, damn, I better not fall asleep watching this. I didn't, but it was close. I would say John Wick 4 might be the best John Wick movie. Obviously, a lot of people will say that. I think Keanu Reeves delivered a great performance. The Skarsgård brother did great. I personally don't think John Wick is dead. I think they say he's dead so that way he can just live off his retirement. Maybe Ballerina explores that. Maybe we'll get a John Wick 5 we are getting a John Wick 5 that. They did confirm that. So maybe, I don't know what the hell that's going to be about, but we'll see, I guess, whenever that is made. But I love John Wick 4. John Wick 4 is a fantastic film. Sorry about that interruption. Somebody knocked on the door. Dogs are going crazy. I had to go check to make sure that it was nothing important. And it was nothing important. Dogs were just being dogs. So, where was I? Creed 3. That is my number 3 movie of the year for 2023. I love Creed. I love Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is probably one of my favorite actors in the world. He's probably, I hate to put it this way, but right now alive, he is my favorite black actor. He is phenomenal. And this was pre-court case Jonathan Majors. So Jonathan Majors was kind of peak. And this was also Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut. And man, pun intended, he knocked this son of a bitch out of the park. You get what I mean by knockout. I love Creed 3. It might be my favorite of the Creed movies. I would love to get more of Creed. I know that we're supposed to be getting, I believe, his daughter. So I'm interested in that, but Creed 3 is such a fantastic movie. So fucking good. Number 2, I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. All I can say about this one is James Gunn, you son of a bitch with these fucking animals. I bawled my eyes out. I'm a sucker for animals. James Gunn made me emotional, made me cry. Fantastic movie. Movie deserved to be $1 billion, honestly. It deserved to. So that's all I have to say about that. Can't wait to see what James has to do with Superman. Fingers crossed that the Snyder Colts don't turn it into something, which we know they all will. Going into my number 1 of the year, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Fantastic movie. There's nothing I can say about this movie that would do its justice. I think by the time that Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out and all 3 movies are out, the Spider-Verse trilogy will end up being the greatest superhero trilogy ever. And I'm putting that up against Guardians of the Galaxy, Captain America, Iron Man, all that. I think Spider-Verse has a chance to be the best. But we gotta wait till, I think, 2027? No, 2028, because it's supposed to be after Secret Wars. Wild. But would I replace any of these in the top 5? I think I would put Evil Dead above Oppenheimer. I think as time goes on, Oppenheimer is a great movie. It's a long movie, so it's a long watch. But I'm putting Across the Spider-Verse, Guardians, Creed, John Wick, Evil Dead, Oppenheimer. That's for 2023. Jumping into 2024. Number 6, I have Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Love the Planet of the Apes trilogy. It's a great movie. This one I think was probably maybe one of the weaker ones, but we'll see where that advances. Number 5, I have Smile 2. Smile 2, Naomi Scott. If the Academy acknowledged horror movies like they should, Naomi Scott should have gotten some kind of recognition. She killed it in Smile 2. So damn good. With a very predictable ending, but such a good deliverance. Loved her. Number 4 of 2024, Aliens Romulus. Best Aliens movie ever? Yes. Sequel filming soon? Yes. Have I already pre-ordered tickets for it, even though it's not even created yet? Yes. Loved Aliens. Just rewatched it recently. What a fantastic movie. Also, again, same thing with Naomi Scott. The guy who played Sam, I think it was Sam was the android's name. He deserved some kind of recognition because his performance was phenomenal. Going into number 3, I have Deadpool Wolverine. $1 billion movie, only Marvel movie of the year. I think it did fantastic. It brought Hugh Jackman back, brought Channing Tatum, brought Wesley Snipes, Daphne Keane, Jennifer Gardner. Deadpool Wolverine did it. It was a great movie. Fantastic movie. And then, like I was mentioned previously with 2023, 1 and 2, I have Wicked. 2 is Wicked, 1 is Gladiator 2. I walked into Wicked knowing nothing about the movie, walked out, and when I walked out of it, I was like, this is one of the best movies I've ever seen. It was fantastic. I can't wait for Wicked for good. I still know nothing, so I'm walking into it blind again, and I'm so excited. Gladiator 2, love the first one, love action, love Pedro Pascal. I walked in and I was like, this Paul Mescal guy, he kind of legit. Denzel, doing Denzel things. I think it was a great movie. And it was my cup of tea. I'm an action guy, so that's why it was number 1. But as far as for replacements, Aliens become number 3. I would move Deadpool and Wolverine down. I'm biased, so I have to keep Gladiator 2 at number 1, but Wicked makes a very strong case to be the number 1 movie of 2024. That movie was so good. It low-key was robbed of some Oscars, I will say. But you guys get to come back for part 2, so we'll see. Which that leads me into number 2025. Here we are, current day. What's the top 6? 6 and 5, will notice will have a very common theme, and that is 6 is Novocaine, 5 is Companion. Both star Jack Quaid. Both are amazing. Jack Quaid is a phenomenal actor. I can't wait for The Boys to end so that way he can do more stuff, because I would love to see him in other projects. He performed incredibly in both movies. Novocaine was a fun watch. I watched that with the Superhero HQ founder Lorenzo. He came into town for my birthday. We had a great time. He wanted to go watch a movie. We went to go watch Novocaine. Loved it. It was a great movie. There was a line in there. I can't remember the exact wording, but it was talking about meeting his friend online and how they became like brothers and stuff like that. And, you know, that hits close to home. It does. Companion, just recently watched that. Sophie Thatcher, so fucking talented. Jack Quaid, like I just said, is talented. That is, I don't even know if I would consider it a horror movie, but if it is, it's a damn good one. No scares, but it's a damn good movie. And I'm just going to throw this out there right now. Sophie Thatcher, I would not be opposed if she plays like, I could see her playing like an X-Men in Marvel. I said Rogue, I could see her just doing an X-Men in general. I want her in Marvel. She's so damn good. She deserves the flowers. Jack Quaid, on the other hand, he plays a phenomenal villain, but I think he would kill it as Barry Allen. I do. I think he would do a great Flash. At number 3, I have, ending its theatrical run recently, The New Avengers. Is it the best Marvel movie post Endgame? I don't think so. I think there's been other movies that are better. Is it a damn good fucking movie? Yes, it is, and you can watch the review on the channel now. Is it better than Captain America 4? Which, spoiler alert, Captain America 4 is number 2. Yes and no. I do think it's a better done movie, but I'm a very biased person. I love Captain America. I love Sam Wilson. So that's why I gave Captain America my number 2 spot, just because I can't do it injustice. I love that movie. That is a guilty pleasure for me. Anthony Mackie is a phenomenal actor. Danny Ramirez stole my heart. Carl Lundy stole my heart. Harrison Ford filled in the role of Thunderbolt, and he did good. He did great. I loved him. I want to see more Red Hulk. Hopefully we will. The Leader, lackluster. But both Marvel movies are great. You should go watch them. Are they going to stay in the top 5 come the end of July? Probably not. Probably not. None of these probably will stay. Oh shit, you know what? I just realized I skipped number 4. I'm stupid. Let me finish what I'm talking about before I forget, and then I'm going to get to my number 4. I'm so sorry. No, these movies are probably not going to stay in the top 5 come the end of July. But back to my number 4, because I skipped one. Recently came out. Predator, Killer of Killers. Oh my god. When I heard about it, I saw it, and I was like, I'm not too big about it. It looks cool. It's alright. Then it came out, and I watched it, and I was like, legitimately, this is probably the best Predator movie I've ever seen. It might be better than Prey. We have a Viking versus a Predator. We have a samurai and a ninja versus a Predator. And we have a World War II pilot versus a Predator. And then you have the 3 versus the Alpha Predator. Like, once this movie ended, I was like, Disney, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and greenlit this project. Especially, spoiler alert, because the main character from Prey is captured and on their planet. We need this sequel greenlit so we could have a Prey sequel and a Predator Killer of Killers sequel in one. I need that in my veins right now. Phenomenal movie. If you haven't watched it, you should, because that movie is incredible. But with that being said, my number one movie of the year, Sinners. Recently watched it within the past month or so. Michael B. Jordan, incredible. Ryan Coogler, incredible. Everybody in that movie was amazing. That should be an Oscar-winning movie. I think Michael B. Jordan should probably at least get nominated for Best Actor. I think it'd be hilarious if he gets Best Supporting Actor. Ryan Coogler damn deserves Best Director, if not winning Best Director. And the movie itself deserves a nomination, if not winning Best Picture. I do have more to say on that, but I am planning on doing a movie review with one of my friends, J Money DJ. That is in the works. So I honestly don't know if this video is going to come out first or after. If it's first, then please bear with me so I can get that video prepared and then uploaded. If it comes out after, well, I'm going to link that video so you guys go watch my Sinners breakdown. But top 6: Novocaine, Companion, Predator Killer of Killers, New Avengers, Captain America Brave New World, Sinners. Would I replace any of them? Hell no. I think that's a solid list. Do I think any of them are going to stay in the top 5 come the end of July? Probably not. I think Sinners will for sure stay in my top 5. I think Superman and Fantastic Four break my top 5. Jurassic may be a top 5. But everything else, I guess we'll have to wait and see in a couple weeks. But with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like and share with your friends and comment. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe and tell me what kind of stuff you'd like to see in the content wise. But with that being said, this has been The Geek signing off, and I will catch you on the next video.